The egg has been stolen. The bastards have learned that their precious monarch ovum has been taken by a delivery man named Raskin, with ties to the criminal boss who runs Garcia Station. Accompanied by the Wraith Thesper, they have infiltrated Raskin's compound in the desert. As Herodotus' squire, the war droid Dilbert, creates a distraction out front. Starring Dr. Z, a psychic jellyfish-like alien, versed in the arts of hacking and medicine, who pilots a robotic suit of armor. Cleo, the Ursine explosives expert, an immense bipedal bear creature armed to the teeth and not adverse to risk-taking. And Herodotus, a decorated military officer dedicated to the imperial conquest of human civilization. Together they are the Backwater Bastards.
Hi everyone, welcome to space.
Welcome everybody to another energizing installation
Space.
of the Backwater Bastards.
Welcome everybody to another
Bigger to space.
Wow.
in space.
Space. Shit. You guys.
A few
Fucking
different ones
space.
there. Long ones, short ones.
Sugar to space. Where do I even begin?
Recap.
So the bastards, all three of them, joined up with Thesper, the Wraith Monarch, and Dilbert, the War Droid, and formed a battle plan and initiated an assault on Raskin's compound out in the desert, leaving Dilbert with Herodotus' great big field gun to draw all their attention to the front
Hell yes.
of the compound. The bastards snuck around the back to sneak in.
Oh, Dilbert.
And they were able to hack the door open and sneak in. Cleo was able to steal someone's lunch,
Yeah.
and then Herodotus managed to disarm. Oh God, what was his name?
Rodney.
Rodney. That's right.
Rodney, you fucking bullet bellend. We're being attacked, Rodney. They were all Australian as well. Rodney.
So he disarmed Rodney and convinced him to show you guys to where the egg is being kept.
Oh yeah.
And along the way, Cleo booby-trapped the mess hall in the middle of the compound with an explosive proximity device.
Yeah.
And eventually, Rodney shows you all your way into the circular hallway that goes around the outside of the compound that opens out onto a balcony that looks down into the ravine where somewhere Dilbert is holed up. Dr. Zafrey smashed through a window, ejected himself out of his robotic fishbowl,
God.
Jesus, that was a glorious move.
and face-hugged the poor sucker
Jesus.
and just
Yeah.
mind-hacked him.
And bloody Cleo noticed how I opened my fishbowl.
I might have
Sneaky
fucking
bear.
seen.
Clever girl.
Too bad for you.
So Dr. Z, now with complete control over this poor soldier, was able to look down into the ravine and see there's a bunch of soldiers who have made their way down into it, and a large
Downtown.
tank kind of device. And firing at a patch of rocks where surely Dilbert is hiding behind.
And that's us, but that's where we are, huh?
And we're up to date. That's where we are. My goodness.
Oh, amazing.
My God, man.
I'll rotate the new host I have around and wave my arm at them, at the rest of the team.
Doctor? Is that you in there, Doctor?
Yes.
Oh God.
Bit wobbly, this body, but it'll do.
What have you done to the poor man?
Taking it for a ride. And
I have never heard like the robbing someone of their willful mind quite so callous. They put that was awesome. What are you doing to the man? Taking him for a ride.
Rodney is looking particularly shook by all this. Just about sort of like collapsing to the floor in a puddle of jelly. He's absolutely horrified at seeing his compatriot possessed by a jellyfish alien.
so do not worry, Rodney. I cannot control two at once.
I'm sure you could. Don't discredit yourself now.
You Doctor, it's all about attitude, Doctor.
Oh, thank you, guys. Well, maybe Rodney. Maybe I
you
could
got
then.
like 32 arms. Don't
I mean,
you?
we've got time. Why don't you give it a try? Could be fun.
We'd love to watch.
We are in no hurry.
I'll raise a
No. We don't have time. Look.
Don't shut up, Rodney.
I'll do like the zombie thing with my arms, like, whoa, Rodney.
Oh, please, Raskin has got the egg, remember? He's up there, he's up on the roof.
Yes, Rodney, you're not the one giving orders here. Now listen to the doctor and do as he says.
I will now turn and look at Herodotus and say, Dilbert down there seems to be in trouble, and there also seems to be a tank approaching, and they're all converging on Dilbert's position. Do you have any interest in us helping him?
Oh, you bloody spoil sport. Very well.
Right, well,
Let's go and save my squire, shall we?
and I'm going to, because I've got this human's big gun that he was holding, so I'm going to go over to the balcony and position the gun and get it ready and say, ready when you are.
Oh, very good. Okay, so, can I look around and see if I can see anything that's, like, helpful?
So you're standing still in this hallway. There's a smashed-in window that leads out onto the balcony, which Dr. Z is looking in through. Looking around, further around the corner, not too far, just a few more meters, there's a door that leads out on the balcony as well, but you can see that a little bit further on from that door, there's another soldier who has one of these big guns who's like really nervously ducking behind the wall and then jumping up and shooting back down.
Doctor, I shall have to procure heavy armaments before we do this rescue action. Now, observe as I deploy the skills of stealth and roguery that I'm so famous for.
This should be interesting, Herodotus. I'll watch from here.
It will be a tour de force, dear Doctor. I'm trying to set up the fact that I'm going to try... the layman limp and quite noisy, is going to sneak up on a dude. Alright, so I'm going to have to roll like a stealth check or something to see if I can sneak up on that guy then.
So yeah, technically your ability at stealth is just a d20, but because you're stealthily walking, that does include using your defective legs, so it's going to be a -5 on it regardless.
Oh, shit.
You'd be
No,
quite
he
good
breakdances the whole
You'd be
way.
okay at hiding in a stationary position.
Alright, so how close can I get to him without having to trigger a stealth thing?
So, judging by how noisy and crazy everything is out there and how close you got the last fellow through the window, there's a good chance that you can get right up to the door, or at least sort of right up to sort of near the door. It's a big glass door that you can see through. It's going to be opening up the door and coming around the corner that's going to be the danger zone.
Danger zone!
The danger zone. All right, can I sneak up and level a gun at him without going so far as to expose myself?
Yeah, no, you could do that relatively safely without having to provoke a -5 stealth roll, as it were. So because this gun has a big old range, so you could actually just point it through the window from a couple meters back.
Yeah, okay. I'll walk up to that door then. That's behind the guy. And as I step through, I level the gun and go, "Hello there, boyo. Better leave that gun to the professionals."
Alright, let's just have a straight dexterity roll then, just a normal d20, just to see if you've actually got the drop on them.
Dexterity.
Oh, yes. Nice one, Herodotus.
16. So although you're clanking about on a leg, it doesn't really matter. By the time you take that first step, you've already thrown open the door and got the gun out. Turns out it's a woman, a human with really short cropped blonde hair, big bulky shoulder pad armor and this gun. But she turns around as Herodotus announces his position and freezes momentarily, just staring at him in horror, the gun leveled straight at her.
What?
Please, madam, I prefer not to shoot women unless I must.
Who the hell are you? What do you want?
I think I made that perfectly clear. I want your weapon.
It's got a great big shoulder strap that's wrapped over, and she's frantically trying to unbuckle it and then just sort of drops it on the floor in front of her with her hands raised.
Oh, that's very good, he says. And then he shoots her.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Wait, so what is that?
Oh, no.
It's a modified 0.
Oh, they rolled a 5. Okay, that's...
But it is still a 0, and no matter how point blank you are, I can't make a 0 be a hit.
No, but I might be able to play it off as a warning shot.
So, as Herodotus takes fire, she suddenly realizes what's about to happen and dive rolls out of the way. Oh, we're going to need to actually get some initiative going on here now, I think.
That's right. You'd better run, you coward.
Yes, run along to your barracks.
This is going to get very confusing if I don't.
Oh, very well handled, Herodotus. Yes, I think we should do that every time.
Thank you. I agree, he says as he picks up his new gun.
Right, now, fancy a bit of target practice? Clay bird shooting or clay...
Bird shooting?
Yes.
Very humorous, Doctor. I did not know you had it in you.
Reconnecting the gun that I've got onto the veranda side. Cleo, are you going to get involved in this?
I was watching what Dick was drawing, and I was trying to understand, like, what exactly was happening. Like, we're leaving this room, and we're going into what?
The veranda, like the decking.
So the base has a veranda?
Like a...
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
I've
been calling it
thing.
a balcony, but yes.
Balcony.
Okay, because I just, like, when you say veranda, I picture, like, a...
idyllic park or something.
Veranda.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Sorry.
what the fuck? Where are we? Like, have I been confused this whole time?
I used the wrong word, my bad.
And I'm trying to, like, I was like, what? I thought we were in, like, a military base, and now we have a veranda. Like,
let us repair to the
was
veranda to observe
was that
the light
fancy
ordinance.
lady that Herodotus just killed, like, the woman of this great house?
We're
And
at
she
some
was just
country
coming
club.
out?
I mean, he hasn't killed her.
I mean, that's a nice thought, but you need to account for the fact that he missed pretty
He's
previously.
far from having killed her, really.
Okay.
So here we go.
Attempted murder is not murder.
So as you can see on this
That's
drawing,
fair.
Cleo and Rodney are still standing inside by the window. Dr. Z has burst through the window, possessed a body, and sort of started moving towards Herodotus, who has burst through the door, gun in hand, taken a pot shot at this poor woman who has dive rolled narrowly to safety. And
Poor woman, she was shooting at my
Okay,
side.
okay, she's still in the game.
yeah,
In
so,
my defense.
And you guys are both after her now.
No.
well, I think we need to roll some
Well, I'm
initiative,
not.
basically, is what we're up to. And Herodotus has just claimed her giant big gun. And this is a serious damaging weapon that they're trying to use. It's like an anti-tank kind of gun. Like it's
Oh,
fucking cannon, basically.
Because I'm trying to decide if I want to fight her or not.
like an anti-material rifle.
It's a big, long gun that you hold with two handles that stick out the top of it, and it's got a big strap over your shoulder because it weighs too much to hold in your hands.
Because what if she's friendly?
I mean, she's probably not
I
friendly.
mean, she was friendly enough to give me a gun.
Yeah.
Well, let's roll everyone's initiative.
I rolled an 8.
Initiative.
All right.
I rolled 9.
No, not
Oh,
two.
damn.
Yeah.
See your 9 and I raise you 10.
Brr.
Nice.
Math.
Yes, the lovely bit of math at the country club.
Very well, Doctor, you set up here, provide a base of fire, and draw their incoming return fire, while I and the bear find a good place for setting up some flanking ordnance. What do you say?
Sounds excellent. I don't even mind getting shot in this pathetic form.
I mean, it could be a problem if they hit the unguarded Dr. Z without his shield projector.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be a
But-
problem to
but
deal
you
with
know-
later.
But you know how, like, if you make a hole in gelatin,
Mm-hmm.
just goes back to being, right?
I like that positive thinking.
Yeah,
Cleo.
but
we'll
I
see if
mean-
that works.
Don't worry too much about it, Doctor. We'll cross that bridge when we burn it.
Exactly.
Statistics-wise, the way we rolled Dr. Z, he is actually quite physically vulnerable. He literally has the disadvantage vulnerable. No, he can die quite easily, but
I'm going to cause as much havoc as I can, get back in my body, and then go back to doing what I do best. But for now, while I've got this gun and this disposable body, I'm going to cause a storm from here.
Wait, the guy you took the body from, so to say, is he still alive, technically?
Yeah.
Alright, so if you let him die, then it is murder.
I mean, I'm not opposed to that. Like,
You were probably going to kill this guy if not possessing him anyway, weren't you?
yeah, exactly. This is just so that I can, have, I don't know.
Like a car.
Yeah. That, or maybe not like straight up murder. Maybe I'd do like a disable or a stun or something, but it doesn't really matter because...
Disable! I let you live, but I'm taking your leg.
So anyway, I guess it's Herodotus' turn.
I need the part.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So Herodotus. So there's the balcony that the doctor's on, and then onwards and upwards there's like further balconies. Also, is there an optic on the gun?
Yes, there is. It's a proper long range kind of sniping weapon. So there's basically one big round balcony that goes around the entire exterior of the compound.
Okay.
So there's this hallway, which is where Cleo and Rodney are standing in, and then there's a matching balcony that goes all the way around.
All right. Bear! Bear! Listen to me, Bear! Bear!
Yeah, Harry!
Bear!
Hey,
Right.
Harry!
You will!
Harry!
You will abscond with the trollop that left me this gun, and make sure she doesn't come back to bite us in the proverbial buttocks. I and the doctor shall, we shall neglect his oath to do no harm and do some bloody harm, won't we?
Yes, well, do no harm to those who I care about.
Yeah, that's not really the oath, then, is it, Doctor?
It's a nice title, though.
That's
Yes.
the new...
Helps me get paid more on jobs.
First, do no harm against the people I like.
Yeah. Helps me add an extra 0 onto contracts when I have a title.
Yeah. Gods assist any man who insults you during an operation, eh?
That's all right, as long as we
All
ain't
right.
shitting where we eat.
Doctor, aim for legs and arms. Shoot to disable. We can leave the killing to the robot.
Ah, excellent.
Very good. Carry on. So Herodotus humps it a little bit further along the balcony and sets up his gun to start shooting. I'm looking. I'm scoping out the firefight that's going on. I'm trying to see where Dilbert is and who. I should probably roll for like I'm observing.
Perception?
But I'm gonna roll perception to see if I can pick out who the officers are in the attacking force. Okay.
Oh.
Perfectly average.
It's a 10.
Perfectly average 10. So Herodotus now in an enviable offensive position, looking down on the rear of this force who are proceeding very slowly. They're all sticking behind the tank. So the tank is sort of zooming its way across the ravine towards the position where you haven't seen any fire come from it this entire time, but there's just a big outcropping of rocks, which they're all focused on, where Dilbert must be hiding.
Oh, fun.
I don't suppose the tank has like in like World War II tanks you had like exposed fuel tanks and shit. I mean, you do have that on modern tanks too. Like the Challenger has that, but it's like armor. Just saying, since we have anti-material rifles, we might be able to blow up.
I mean, I'm
I
definitely
got
down for
shield
trying.
piercing.
These guns, as far as you understand, are definitely made for this sort of task.
Yeah. Okay. So I already rolled perception and that was a failure. So I guess I'll try again next round to see. But for now, I'll start popping shots at the best.
Yeah, you can't really make out any massive details, but you can see that all of these soldiers, they're not armed with the same big guns as the ones that you've encountered here on the balcony. They've got still like big old scary rifles, much like the one that you appropriated earlier. And, I mean, most importantly, I suppose, none of them are remotely aware or prepared for any sort of attack from behind because, in theory, everyone up here is giving them suppression fire.
Right. Dr. C, their flank is as exposed and vulnerable as a virgin's tender thigh.
Are we going to cut that thigh?
What the fuck?
I mean, Dr. Z doesn't understand thighs, his species don't have them.
Yeah. I shall move this gun across that thigh like a scalpel.
Oh, doctor, speak clinical to me. Alright, so Herodotus starts picking him off from the back then. He doesn't want to warn the guys in front. So he aims for the person who's kind of closest to him in the formation. And, I guess, light field gun?
Yeah, roll the light field gun, but then if you hit, you're going to do an extra 1d8 damage on top of that as well.
Alright, oops.
It's not a hit, though.
Wait, do we get
no.
a +5 because we're up here and got good advantage, or is it
So the advantage you have is that they're not going to be able to dodge. I'd say any advantage of being up high might be sort of cancelled out by the fact that you're firing at a much longer range than Herodotus is particularly trained for.
All right.
It's and it's not like they're grouped so close together that missing one could very well mean hitting another.
Now they're moving in a very sort of like quite a military formation. They're all spread out behind this tank.
Oh, okay.
Scouting and scanning in front of them. The best thing that can be said is that although Herodotus' shot misses, not by a massive margin, but just whizzes by his target, it just strikes into the desert to one side, and it appears none of them actually notice in all the confusion.
Bloody hell, they're all blind down there.
They are, or you are?
Oh, shut up, Doctor. Shoot!
So, before Dr. Z can take his shot, the woman who Herodotus disarmed and who is dived off to the side is just going to scarper for it.
Yeah.
So she runs as far as her leg to take her.
Well, it's quite far.
All the way to San Francisco.
At that same time, Dr. Z and Herodotus can both actually see that she's fumbling at a radio on her chest and pulls it out. And she's like screaming something incomprehensible down the radio as she runs off. But it seems likely that what she's yelling is the position of you guys.
Oh, bloody hell, Bear. You'd better catch that woman and undo that damage.
Cleo ain't about undoing, damn it. But, we'll see what we can do.
Cleo could...
Even when it's being done to
Cleo
us,
can still run
Cleo.
10 squares and also take a shot. So where would that actually get her to anyway? If she 1, 2... I mean, she could easily...
Is it close enough? Because she's escaping?
Yeah, Cleo could very easily sprint with 2 energies and then take a shot with a third one and catch this woman.
And then
still.
I wouldn't be able to do anything on my turn, right?
This is true. Oh, I mean, technically,
Okay,
what's your range? You could.
Well, my turn is next anyway.
Yeah, you could just use 2 turns to do that anyway, because the range of your gun is easily going to reach her from just by Herodotus. Anyway, it's Dr. Z's turn.
I'll take a look down the scope, and I guess I will follow Herodotus' lead and try and pick something off at the end. The closest ones. So...
Now, this is the point. You're firing not with your own body. You're firing with a possessed body, and this body is well trained in firing this gun. So you're going to be rolling a d20 plus 5.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 16 plus 5, so 21.
Okay, well, that's a pretty damn good hit. In fact, that's a critical hit.
Nice.
So now you're going to roll 2d8 damage, because these things are monster guns.
It's an 8. It's a 1 and a 7.
Okay. Dr. Z, with the trained
hell,
skill...
Doctor, you have absolutely no
The trained skill of the soldier that he's possessed just looks down the sort of got an electronic sight, a big sort of squared off scope on top, basically. Aims at the head of the nearest soldier and just shoots, and the blast just whizzes quickly through the air and just takes out the soldier right in the back of the neck, just blasting through. You can see his jaw is blown clean off, his throat opens up, its head is hanging on by a thread as he just collapses limply in the sand. I'm gonna have to roll perception just to see if these guys
bloody hell,
notice
Doctor.
that.
Hippocrates be damned, eh?
Euthanized. Herodotus.
Oh!
That's an 18, I'm afraid.
That's bringing that particular discussion to a raging close, isn't it?
The pain is over now.
Yeah, the right isn't to die the way you want. The right is to die the way the doctor has ordered.
Prescribed.
So, that one is just dead. Having taken 16 points of damage in one shot. But the nearest soldier turns his head, hearing the explosion, possibly even just feeling a little like a raindrop of blood shower onto him. He turns around and then looks up and spots Dr. Z and Herodotus aiming their guns down at him. And he quickly sort of yells and hurts at the other soldiers, and they all sort of look up as well. And they're all sort of scurrying around, getting ready to return fire back up there. But it's not their turn yet. It's still Dr. Z's, technically, if you want to do anything else positioned.
Can I radio them? Oh, no, I don't have a fucking radio. Does the body that I'm in, does it have a radio?
Yeah, this guy's got a radio, yeah.
Okay, I'll radio
Friendly
in.
fire, friendly fire.
Friendly fire, misfire. What's happened? We've got a faulty gun.
Okay,
What happened?
I'm gonna need a need a D20.
Blame it on the girl. Blame it on the girl.
That's a great idea.
Sheila, she's gone rogue. What are you talking about? Who's this?
Okay, give me a D20 for persuasion here, though.
Oh, it's an 8. I'll say,
Okay, see if you can bullshit your way out of
this
it.
is, okay, there's Rodney. What's another Australian? Oh, this is Barry.
This is Barry.
This is Bruce. It's
Bruce
Bruce.
Breezy Gaza Barry.
Unfortunately, there's not so many of them that, that this works.
Oh, I tried.
Not just
Shot my
any-
shot.
Shoot your shot, man. You did it. You did that.
If we
Well,
had
then-
known what Crocodile Dundee's name was, maybe we would have got it.
Yeah. So am I aware that he is seen through that deception?
You can see that they're sort of making little arm gestures and like getting themselves into position. Looks as though they're planning to reverse their formation and get behind the tank to fire back at you. And even the tank looks as though it's slowly turning its gun.
I'll change my voice then. I'll say,
I'm afraid this is not going to end how you all plan it to.
and then drop the communicator. Try and scare them.
Dun, dun.
Yeah. Scary.
Herodotus bellows over to the bear. Hand me over that communicator post, sweet, would you? I need to speak to my squire.
Okay, do I have
And
to
it
use an action to
is-
throw it?
Cleo's turn.
Wait, could I not give him the communicator I have, or are they going to be on different wavelengths?
No, you gave your communicator to.
I'm in a new body, though.
Oh, right,
You know?
right.
Are you assuming that your guy has a
At this
communicator?
point, do they work like cell phones where you can just like dial in the number?
Up to you.
I think they're going to have to be like universal as long as you've got the code. Yeah, it's like being invited to like the WhatsApp group, isn't it? I'm setting that precedent here and now. I will allow
Okay,
it.
well then, I've still got an energy, right? Mm-hmm. So hearing
He's still got
Herodotus
two.
ask Cleo for that, I'll say, my phone call didn't go the way I had hoped. Call Dilbit, make sure he's safe, and pass over the one I've got.
All right. Should I wait for my turn, or should I do?
I know,
it
you might as well just do the call right now because it
All right.
doesn't take any energy or anything.
Dilbert, do you hear me? Over.
Oh, sir! Thank goodness you're here to save me.
Yeah, well, I'm here to give you a chance to save yourself, Dilbert. You see, we have performed what I like to refer to as a draft of fire. If you observe around the rock behind which you are currently hiding, compared to the advancing forces of our enemy, you will observe that they are now redoing their formations to address the rather more insidious possibility of being outflanked and outgunned by yours truly. Oh, and also the doctor is vending his... anyway. But the point being that as soon as they have rearranged themselves, I would invite you to courteously and violently present yourself to their now newly exposed rear and do to them what the Swiss did to cheese. Yes, do I make myself clear?
Crystal clear, sir, crystal clear. Oh, thank you.
Right.
Thank you for coming.
No, don't thank me yet. Anyway, make them holy.
Signius Sanctum, Roman, whatever the bloody prayer thing is.
In nomine Patri, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti.
Huge fucking guy.
There was a firefight!
There was a firefight.
All right, it's Cleo's turn.
Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna run after What's-Her-Face,
What's about?
and I'm doing my best bear amble.
Are you
And
going to
I'm
go
going-
out the door?
Let's just hope you don't have to run downhill.
Let's-
Oh, Cleo, is
Well,
this
I
on
mean,
all
if-
fours? Or is this
Yeah.
bipedal run?
No, this is like a legitimate bear gallop,
Oh, that's so cool.
and
So
like
if
my
you can go
fat,
25
my fat
with
is
each
shifting.
movement, which is, yeah, right there.
Fine.
Fine.
Fine. That's all I'm allowed to have. That's fine. So I'm doing my like slow motion bear gallop where like my fat plates are shifting like tectonic tectonic chaos, and there's spit everywhere.
Your fat plates?
Yeah, like, you know how when bears run, like, everything, like, the like the skeleton goes one way, but the like, flesh goes the other way.
Oh, yeah, the chunk.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Chonk.
Yeah.
The
Because,
chonk
I mean,
is
they've
like...
got a lot on them, don't they, that's beyond their skeleton.
And Cleo's
got my,
just
like,
eaten lunch.
natural armor. My natural armor is just jangling in the wind. All my...
That sounds like you're saying that your wangle is that.
Yeah, it does sound like that.
Maybe it be.
But-
My natural armor is just blown in the wind.
Well, I mean, this is a male bear, so that's probably also part of it.
Beautiful. Ooh.
Yep, that's flapping all over. Everything's flapping. I got bombs and I got carabiners attached to trinkets. Like, I got a lot of things. I got hands, feet.
It's literally everything attached with carabiners, because I love that.
That is so
Yep,
good.
probably is.
Yeah.
And even like some cheaper shit. Like, carabiners are expensive, so like some of this shit is just like twist tied on. It's a mess. But it's, you know, I got everything I need. I'm a mobile workshop and I'm going, and then I'm gonna like skid, like kind of like how dogs do. And then I'm gonna pop up on 2 feet.
Like when they have itchy butts, you mean?
Yeah, sure. Or like when they like are about to hit a wall. But
What?
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like skidding as in like dragging their butts.
I like that too, though, so I'm not gonna write that out. I'm gonna keep that part.
Okay.
All of it.
You
can
could
happen.
save that
No?
for the interior of the Grey Dragon, just to make sure
Yeah.
Reese
While
is
Reese
really happy with
cries.
We're
Please
just marking
stop.
your territory.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna shoot, but I'm gonna use my own gun. So, custom rifle, shield piercing. And I rolled a 14 with the damage of 2. Right at that bitch's head.
Shield pieces.
A new Netflix movie.
With that,
Oh yeah.
she's exhausted. She's been sprinting full speed away from here. She's got no chance to dodge, so she is just
Yep.
shot.
Oh.
She's
Cleo.
she's wearing a certain amount of armor, and the blast doesn't seem to take her out altogether. But she's just blasted for 2 points of damage, I guess you could say.
But it's shield piercing though.
Yep, her shield, if she has one, does not. Actually, her shield
Don't
would
help.
engage, but it doesn't help at all. So yeah,
Yep.
you do see that she does in
Okay.
fact have a shield, but blast just
Busts right
strikes
through it.
straight through, burning a great big hole in her back.
Like a grapefruit fruit through a wet paper towel.
Exactly like that. Oh, brilliant.
But she is still alive and upright for the moment.
Oh, excellent
She's
shot,
still
Cleo.
standing?
She's kind of staggering, but
Is it
she
accurate
hasn't
that
been
I
taken
have
down.
one more energy?
that you do.
Okay, can I do something else that isn't a gun?
Is it going to be an explosive?
Can it be?
Cleo, remember the old instructions for the use of the stiletto. Violence continues until movement ceases.
What is that
He ain't
from?
wrong. He ain't wrong.
That's actually from a British instruction of the usage of the stiletto knives for like yeoman archers during the 100 Years' War.
Really?
Shit.
Where like where they're trying to instruct these guys into how to kill a knight.
Stab them until they stop moving. Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
that's
Well, essentially, you're supposed to go for the visor, get it open, and then just like keep applying the knife to the face, or
Oh.
it's not really a knife, like the stabbing point to the face until movement ceases.
Wow.
I mean, sounds like a good way to take out an arm
Yeah.
at night to me.
It's a short instruction manual, but it works.
Yeah,
Stab in the face a bunch of times. That usually works.
Yeah.
it worked real well in Agincourt because then the French knights couldn't fight back.
Yeah.
So yeah, Cleo could build a bomb, but she couldn't throw it as well.
Okay, well, can I do something else that I haven't done yet? So you might have to think
What
about
would that
it.
be?
Okay, let's
would
hear
l-
this pitch, I guess, elevator
Yep,
pitch.
it is
for, something that
definitely
Cleo
a
might be
pitch
able to do.
because you might say no, but could I do like a debilitating roar in hopes that it will scare that person?
Petrify her?
And yeah.
Ooh.
A debilitating roar.
Yeah.
Is this something that a WoW druid can do?
I don't know. It sounds like it though.
Yeah, it sounds like some D&D 5th edition type stuff for bard classes or something.
It sounds like that hunter pet move where it's like
Isn't it the
where
spell
they
that
attack-
Cedric had? Thermology or something, where he could yell really loudly?
Did he ever?
This is probably...
Yeah, I really enjoyed, and that fourth... Actually, it was fifth edition, wasn't it? That you did the... it was fourth edition, where you had the bard just, like, cutting words or some shit that you said.
Yeah, cutting words. What's the weirdest spell ever? You say something and they take physical damage because it's cutting words.
Oh,
cutting words.
Because it was mean as hell.
Badass. Yeah. Oh, you're so
mean.
You're so mean.
You're so mean. Why you gotta be so mean?
I will not allow a debilitating growl, although I will allow an intimidating growl.
Okay, fine, but what would that potentially do? Something.
Scare her. Scare the shit out of her.
It would be spooky as scary.
Alright. Do I need to do, like, a strength?
I mean, I think strength is the most applicable stat,
or would it just be, like, a regular d20?
I think strength makes sense to me.
Okay. So that's a 9.
That's fairly pathetic.
Yeah.
Don't say it.
Considering how
break into
strong
coughing.
Cleo's roar normally is.
She ate that lunch too fast and now her throat's still stuck with it.
It was like too creamy, so I needed a drink.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Cleo lets out it's an okay roar, I guess. It's not that frightening.
Maybe it's weird sounding, so she'll get confused.
It's an okay roar, I guess.
It's not more frightening. I mean, she's still like a giant bear with a big gun that literally just shot her, so she is scared of you anyway. But she doesn't seem to be any extra scared by this roar.
Well, you shot your shot, and you did good.
Yeah, okay.
Well, in that case, it's Herodotus' turn again.
Let's see. I'm gonna roll perception again. See what I can see down there. Oh, fucking! Did I poke myself in the fucking eye with the scope or something?
It came back.
Jesus.
So Herodotus,
100, I guess.
Looking.
Wait, the 50.
D50.
Oh.
50 on the D100. I guess it's. I mean, it's average. I guess it's just an average epic fail.
So
looking
unlucky,
down
H.
through the scope at the enemies, Herodotus is suddenly realizes something. As the big gun on the tank is turning around and facing straight up at Dr. Z, he realizes that there's a weak point at the base of the gun that would probably dismantle the entire tank if he were to shoot it.
I'm wondering how accurate this realization is. Okay. So clearly, that's what he's going to do. And he goes, Doctor!
Yes, H.
Now, given to my superior understanding not only of tactics of gods, but the very fine machinery that takes part in the glorious theatre of war, I shall now demonstrate to you what absolute dominance of the battle space looks like. Watch this.
Watching.
God damn it.
Oh man, it was an 18, but it became a 13.
Still a hit in this circumstance.
Oh, excellent.
I feel like we might have fucked him too much in the creation.
No, you just haven't
Of
placed
this
your
character.
strengths at all yet. You keep trying to shoot.
But I don't know
You
that I
keep trying
have
to shoot
any.
guns, but you aren't good with guns. Let's have a look at your character
You have
sheet.
lots
true.
of strengths.
You
You're
got lots of good
cool.
things.
He's actually he's good
You
at
have
using
money.
melee weapons.
Yeah, that's why you
that's
made
true,
your
I suppose.
baton.
Yeah, but he's good at using melee weapons in a world where everybody's got a gun.
But you also have, you gave yourself really good shields as well. You have a personal shield. You
I
also have
Can't
armor.
bring a knife.
Yeah, he is a tank.
To an
He's
automatic
he's quite hard to
gun.
take down. But
That probably explains
yeah,
why he's got a
he's not
faulty
good with a
leg
gun.
and poor aim and stuff, because he's just been battered to fuck for his whole life.
Yeah, that's true.
But this is a hit.
Tanking that shit.
Yeah, man.
Boy. So Herodotus, aiming through the sight directly at that weak point, just fires off. The damage actually with this gun does another 1d8 on top of what you rolled there as well.
Oh, boom! Okay, wait. Okay, D8.
Oh,
Another 6. God, sweet damn!
Swiss cheese incoming.
and he blasts straight at that point. He can tell even as he pulls the trigger that it's a direct hit, as it blasts down from the balcony, down across the desert, and strikes the tank right beneath the gun. And the damage is immediately absorbed by its shields. 14 points of damage.
What the hell?
Very accurate, Herodotus.
Should have been a direct... Yes, it should have been a direct hit. Should have taken that tank out. Somebody cheated.
I like games.
You see, right under the joint between the turret and the main body of that tank, there is a particular weak spot. Now, it's only in the MK4 version of Gauss, but I recognize it. And, anyway, should be so accurate as I just was. It should have blown up. I do not understand it.
Well,
I've managed it before, I think.
You are an expert on such warcraft. I will take your word for it and aim for its Achilles heel.
Ah, yes. Do it, Doctor. It's an accurate analysis.
Yes, well... I'll go back to looking down my gun, confident that Herodotus has just told me that it truly is a weak spot.
Herodotus's natural one has basically taunted you guys onto the tank.
Yep. We've been aggroed.
Leroy Jenkins.
Alrighty, it's soldier time though.
Oh, I'm actually looking forward to this.
So let's start with Rodney, because...
Okay.
Yeah, whose side is Rodney on anyway?
Well, probably not ours.
So Rodney, although, I don't think any of you can actually see what he's doing, but Rodney, he runs for it, and he just hightails back the way he came. Vanishes completely out of where you guys would be able to see him, in fact. Sprinting at top speed. Although none of you... Cleo's chasing in the other direction. Herodotus and Z are both looking through their scopes down. So you don't even really notice what happens to Rodney.
Yeah.
But he runs off.
I think we kind of forgot about
Well, we got his gun. Cleo ate his lunch.
So the female soldier who's just been tagged by Cleo pulled from a holster a small blaster pistol and is aiming it straight back at Cleo. Making an attack.
Hell not.
Why not?
Oh.
Oh, and it's a 9. It blasts the ground in front of Cleo, missing her narrowly.
I'm not going to respond to that.
Active dismissal of it even happening. And then, after that miss, she sneaks off round the corner, going just out of view. Beautiful. Okay, so the female soldier has vanished around the corner, just
What a
out of
baby.
sight after taking a shot at Cleo.
What a baby.
Such a baby.
Wait, she shot and then just like fucking scampered?
Yeah, she didn't even hit anything. Nerd.
Nerd.
Meanwhile, down in the ravine, the soldiers are scampering around to get behind the tank,
I don't know about this tank, y'all.
which has aimed its gun directly up at Dr. Z.
Oh.
Excellent.
Okay. Oh. Is that really how you feel?
Nope. But there's no point whining about it now.
There's no point in babying. Why don't you
Exactly.
tell Karen that?
Yeah.
You hear that, Karen?
Hear that, Karen? I get aimed at by a tank and I don't even move.
Well, you could move some.
When I can move, I will.
And these soldiers, they've formed a formation now where 3 of them are looking back at the rock where Dilbert is hiding. Another 3 of them are sort of glancing around the sides of the tank up at you guys. They don't have scopes on their weapons, so they don't take any shots up at you. But the tank, on the other hand,
Feeling pretty big.
does.
Bit big for its boots at the moment, the tank.
Yeah?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Little bit. I'm
But
hoping
you
that
don't know.
all the smack
You
talk
don't know
works.
me.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't know
You don't
me.
know me. Yeah, Dr.
You don't
Z's just
fucking know me.
yelling that from the balcony.
You ain't met me.
Yeah.
You don't know my lineage and my family and the hierarchy with which I fit into this planet.
Hurry up and roll those dice, Ricky.
All right, so you see the front of the gun just charging up with a... And then with a blast, it shoots a very big
Yes.
against the side of the compound.
Okay, so did the tank miss?
Yay.
It's actually directly below Herodotus and Dr. Z. They see this tank blast just smash into the side. The whole balcony sort of even shudders a little bit. The size of the impact, if it was aimed more accurately, would have hit the both of you very easily. As it is, it just leaves sort of like a smoky black smear on the side of the building.
Cleo is gonna look from the divot in the ground in front of her, from Karen's rifle to that hole, and say, "Well, I'll be. Must be some atmospheric lensing or something. Some holographicams. Because Ain't nobody in this whole place about to hit nothing.
Maybe they're just stormtroopers. That's
Yeah.
Dr. Z.
You really believe that, Cleo? Watch this. And following on from
You gotta follow Herodotus
Herodotus' guidance of where I should aim,
Shit.
I aim my gun, the scope down, to shoot at the same spot.
Alrighty. So once again, we're going for a 1d20 plus 5 roll within this body, and then the gun's going to do 2d8 damage.
It's a 17 plus 5. Oh.
So this is critical. You're hitting this thing easy. So let's roll some damage. It's 2d8s.
2d8s, he says. I've rolled 2 6s. That's a 12.
Well, good golly. And we're talking critical, so this is actually a 24 points of damage.
Whoa.
Oh, yes, the
This is
dice
dangerous.
gods are with me today.
Why did I give you such big anti-tank guns?
Well, I guess you
Dr.
didn't
Z.
give them. The thing is, you didn't give them to us. You gave them to the
No.
enemy, and we managed to outplay you through our wit and brain power, which is
This is true.
brilliance. Exactly, our brilliance.
And my
Brilliant
giant
wit.
post-it full of interesting sayings.
Yes,
Yeah.
all of that has worked
That
with us.
Had a big part to play in it.
It had a
I think. You
huge
me,
part to play, probably the biggest part.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, I was so busy listening to those that
that's what happened.
Forgot to give anyone else guns.
You did.
Anyway,
With
Dr.
scopes.
Z aims straight and true, directly at the weak point as described by Herodotus. Once again, the shields of the tank fire up and absorb the damage. However, they also flicker in a telltale way, suggesting that their power has been expended.
Oh.
Herodotus, looks like you were right. The bugger's got it now.
Indeed. Squire!
Yes, sir. I'm coming out. I'm ready to shoot.
Your time is now, Squire. Give them a hell of a show. Doctor,
Yes, Herodotus.
as you say in the medical field, hold down the fort. I'm going below.
Well, okay, Herodotus. Look back down my gun. Quite pleased with myself.
Alrighty, they
Kind of picking the nose of the human with the with one of my tentacles.
Ew.
poor guy,
Is he seeing? Is the human watching what I'm doing?
like from inside there.
Yeah. Do I get any sense that he's like aware?
Oh my god, that's gonna make it so dark if he knows these guys like intimately and
Oh yeah, like he's
making him
he's
kill
in
them.
a horrific stasis where his brain is still there, fully
Awesome.
active, but he is a puppet. He has
Good.
no control over what he does, and doesn't really even have any like active control over his brain. He's just a passenger.
Rodney was saying like how low they got paid. Can I inquire into his brain actually at how much they're getting paid and what type of job satisfaction they have?
Lord.
Just rubbing salt in the wounds. You can easily, because you are like, I guess it's a fairly normal sensation for your species, but you are literally sharing his brain. So these memories and thoughts, like you're able to access them as though they were your own. And it's the same reason you are able to aim with his own skills, because you are just literally like piloting not just his body but his brain, which has got to be a horrifying experience.
Yes.
To be on the inside of. But you tell that he, and it seems like the general people in this compound are not particularly satisfied with their jobs. They're
Can you see what they want with the egg? Do they want to make
Ah.
a large omelet?
Oh yes.
that's the important question. So they're again, that there's not a human colony, so these people are all just come here. There's a drug trade basically. They're drug dealers. None of them really live here. They're all stationed here, so no one's very happy about this. They are actually paid fairly well, however. They're getting around 500 to 800 credits every time they come to this base.
All right.
Amateurs.
So Rodney might have lied about that.
Or maybe Rodney's just an intern.
Or maybe Rodney just has, higher standards for himself.
That's maybe why he was in the warehouse.
Maybe Rodney just dreams of more.
Yeah, true. Still got 2 energy, right? I could.
Save them.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep watching and
I mean, if you're
yeah, as
going
I
to
said.
continue to stand in front of that tank, bro.
Well, it just missed, and I feel like I just placed a good shot.
Thought.
I mean, Yeah, you guys are fast enough that you could like literally like dive inside the building if another shot came at you anyway. You've the energy to do so.
Yeah, I'll save my energy and... Oh, actually, is there any way I can route the... No, I'm not in the bloody robotic suit, so I can't. Does this body have any shield projectors or anything?
Yeah, it's got an active personal shield
okay.
just strapped onto the armor.
All right, well then, yeah, nothing for me to do. I just...
Can take 5 points of damage before either you or the body will have to worry about getting shot.
Oh, no worries then. No, nod to Herodotus and, will do. And continue to aim down while picking the nose of this fella.
It must be Dilbert's turn then.
Oh, yes.
Come on, Dilbert.
As the tank has now finally turned its big gun away from the rocky outcropping, all of a sudden, dust and rocks fly as Dilbert leaps on his powerful war droid legs.
Wow.
And you see him just in that sort of dust flies up as he jumps easily 10 feet in the air, leaping up on top of the rock formation.
Wow.
Okay.
And you can see now that inside his bulky armoured body, 2 large blaster rifles, one on each shoulder, have unfolded.
Holy shit. Who is this golem?
What about the artillery?
His 2 big armoured arms are both manifested energy blades.
Okay.
And he has a personal shield enacted as well.
Bloody hell, Herodotus. Who is this friend of yours?
Yes, my cupbearer.
And he shoots
Demoted
at,
again.
shoots at the first soldier of the 3 that are aimed still towards him, trying to pick them off. Mm-hmm. He's got a 15. Whew. It's a nice, easy hit.
Well.
Dilbert getting his stripes out here.
Oh, Shazam.
Shazam.
He smacks that guy for 9 points of damage. However, it is absorbed by a personal shield, which flickers out, having been beaten. But Dilbert then takes fire with his other shoulder-mounted rifle.
Oh,
What? How many guns does Dilbert have?
how many attacks is this guy getting?
Just about enough. I've taught him well.
He's dual-wielding, so he can take multiple attacks. Oh. But he's rolled a natural one. Second shot.
Just like his papa.
Oh, shit.
Burst out,
Grace.
guns blazing, all these
I'm
weapons.
oddly proud of you.
This is the prouder moment.
Yeah.
How he deals with the failure.
So it's a 46.
Not whether you fall, it's how you get back up again. Come on, boy.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
The second shot goes wildly off target, and Dilbert, in a moment of horror, he's built for this. He's pretty good at shooting, actually, but his grand entrance has not been particularly successful. And in just a moment of weakness, he looks up at the balcony to Herodotus, a mortified sort of exasperation on his LED lit up features.
You're doing fine, my boy. No worries.
And as he does
Onwards
that,
and upwards, Excelsior!
the sun glares into his light aperture sensors, and is briefly blinded, and his foot stumbles on the rocky outcropping,
Oh,
and
no.
he falls off the rocks, landing
Yeah, bloody
heavily
hell.
in the sand.
Oop. Well, at least he's
Dealing.
behind some rocks.
1 point of damage to his shield.
Yeah. Herodotus touches himself on the hip where he has an old war wound and says, just like the skirmishes at Thermopylon 5. It's not the fall that gets you, It's the bone cancer.
Okay, that was less impressive than I expected. It's Cleo's turn.
All right, here we go. So, do you think, out of character moment, are we more interested in what's going on in front of us, or do we care at all about the lady that ran away?
I mean,
Well, the lady that ran away has already been calling for help on her radio, and she does have her decent weapon taken off her, and she's wounded. could be right around the corner, ready to pop out and shoot you at any time as well. So she's still a threat. But that said, I mean, there's this giant tank now taking pot shots at you.
Well...
And, not to mention, although Rodney never told you exactly where, he did say that Raskin was making his escape with the egg up on the roof.
Oh my god.
So you've kind of got 3 different things to worry about.
It kind of feels...
Classic.
Bear, we've got this. Go after the egg.
Yes, do not worry about us, Cleo. I'm doing great. Surgery.
Okay, well, all right. I'm gonna get down on them. I'm gonna pack away my little shield-piercing rifle. Do my bear gallop, my business gallop.
I do feel sorry for the
Business
other human lady there, Herodotus.
Nah, don't.
Cleo's getting fierce.
Fierce.
Animal-like.
Well, at least she'll get a show before she dies.
Yes, but it's such a painful
For
way.
free.
Not like this soul that I'm inhabiting now. Stroke
Dinner and
the
a
forehead
show.
of the human I'm in.
Yes, indeed, Doctor. Rather than being flayed mentally, I'd argue that woman is looking forward to a rather quick disembowelment, probably ending in a snacking session by our lovely bear. You know, she tends towards the peckish, and nothing is a show like having your own innards dragged out from your recently opened torso.
Oh, you are...
Oh, the good old days.
Oh, it's such vivid imagery you use. I'll be sure to leave a toothbrush out tonight in Cleo's quarters.
Indeed. You know, Doctor, I have seen you operate.
Operate what?
Like, as a surgeon.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I wonder if
Sorry,
he's really
I was so
certified.
confused.
Yeah, it's not imagination, Doctor. Memories. Vivid memories.
I'll leave a toothbrush out for all of us.
That'll
Yeah,
fix
that's a
it.
good idea. that and maybe some of those magical pills of yours I could use with a nap.
Is Cleo a cannibal?
No, she's a bear eating a human.
Or whatever she is, we've just got our own version of Cleo going on in our heads. We're not trying to
I mean,
say what Cleo's
I
actually
feel
going
like-
to do. We're
No,
just
but I'm kind of curious now.
I feel like she'd eat anything.
So, technically, not really a cannibal. Not really a cannibal at all. She's just not picky.
Well, I mean,
But
like,
is it fair to say that she would eat anyone?
yeah, because there's definitely like obviously the entity of Cleo is a human, but I'm also a bear, so it's kind of like I feel like it cancels out.
yeah. I mean, you should take bear animal kind of override.
I'm just
type
doing.
thing
I'm
as
just
a
out
stat,
here
so.
doing my natural thing,
Living your best life,
living
Cleo.
my best life, living.
Now
It
go chase
So,
that lady
Cleo
down.
is going to lumber. Is she chasing the lady down, or is she looking for a way up to the roof?
I'm
I
more
kinda missed
interested
the,
in just getting up to the roof, but I'm aware that I might encounter
Nice.
something on the way.
That's good awareness right there.
Lovely awareness.
Very good awareness. Okay, so
Lovely
Bare
awareness.
necessities,
Lovely
aware.
Get like
it's
a-
Mother Nature's recipe.
recipes. Forget
Potion.
about your
yeah, so
way.
yes, Cleo can quite easily, in a sprinting bout, get herself to a point where she can see round the corner where the woman is hiding. She's standing up against the wall with her blaster pistol in
Really?
one hand, sort of real like James Bond style, ready to sort of like shoot round the corner. But as Cleo gets around this corner, she also sees a stairwell that opens up,
Okay.
heading up higher from this balcony onto a higher section of the building.
I see. But is it literally just like a right hand or a left hand turn?
Yeah, it's literally just a
Okay,
left-hand turn.
can I just do that and ignore this woman?
You certainly can.
Do I have to roll to like evade her or?
Well, she's like she might come after you and shoot at you
Oh.
after the sack, but she's not going to be able to shoot you during your turn
All
at
right,
least.
well, bye. Bye, Karen.
Ah,
I guess that Cleo, completely ignoring the potential of an assault from the rear, lumbers up the stairs.
she's wearing her brand new armor.
Can you imagine being shot by someone who then comes after you and then suddenly like, fuck this, and just ignores you? I don't know if you would be like freaked out or hurt.
Maybe
I mean,
both.
you would be hurt. You've been shot, but
Yeah.
am I that much
Yep.
of a non-threat? Jeez.
I mean, have you ever, as a human entity, attacked a bear from the rear?
No.
Evan is like, actually,
But,
I
as
mean-
a 7 foot tall male, yes, I have.
I don't want to call you unwoke or nothing, but that's like our
That's
national
like
sport.
Yeah.
Wednesday in Norway.
Fucking
Yeah.
yeah. We call that Wednesday.
But I love that you just ghosted her.
Yeah, I mean, I don't got time for her ass.
like,
I'm busy.
yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Ain't nobody got time for your
Bye.
nonsense.
Do your little James Bond move. Hide behind the wall. It's a round-ass wall. You ain't hiding behind a round-ass wall, idiot. Bye.
That tiny little gun as well.
Bye. She can't even shoot at. She shot straight at me and hit the floor. Bye. Bye, little girl.
I love the confidence.
Bye, Karen.
So as Cleo pops up the stairs, well, she comes up onto like a roof. It's kind of like a launch pad for a starship. There's a small, very small starship there, and there seems to be two more of these soldiers who are frantically packing things into a door on the side of it.
I see.
And at a closer glance,
you're about to have a very bad day.
Cleo also sees
Shoot your shot, Cleo.
a mustachioed, a mustache-wearing human who is sitting in the cockpit,
Fucking end him,
Okay.
Leo.
cradling
With my
something
aunt,
wrapped in a blanket on his
Can I
lap.
ask a question about the spaceship?
He's cradling the egg. That's fucking...
By all
It's
means.
tiny, right?
It's very small, yeah. It's like, I mean, it looks like it fit like a half dozen people in it, but it's like, again, like it's not, you don't really like live in it or anything. And Cleo's got one energy left, by the way, having come here. Oh, actually, that's a point. Like, in your stride, you could run all the way up to the ship if you were like wanting to take action directly on it, or you could stop at the top of the stairs. Where does your motion
Okay,
actually
so
end?
I only have one energy, so I couldn't do an explosive. I could shoot.
I mean, you could plant an explosive on a timer and then just run away on your next turn. I mean, the egg is in the
Yeah,
spaceship.
but like, do I have enough energy to run onto the spaceship?
To like get
Yeah.
inside it, or yes, but you'll have to make 2 strength checks to get past
All right.
these dudes.
I mean, like, I'm doing my bear gallop. Y'all heard the description. I'm about to barrel these fools.
I believe in you.
Yeah.
Believe in you.
I'm gonna do that.
all right, so yeah, Cleo just barging straight through these guys. Let's get a
I'm not
strength
even
check
giving them
for
a
the
second
first
to
one.
think about this. Let's go. Rolling, 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 rolling. Bear time. That's a 9.
Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Stop rolling, 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 rolling.
Oh.
That's not great.
No.
But let's just see what the actual resistance she's
I
facing
thought you
here
said
is.
I was
Oh,
strong,
God.
Dick.
Why are these rolls so bad? You are strong, but you've rolled like a 4 and a
What
2,
the-
so that becomes a 9 and a 7.
What is this?
But it's still not great. Yeah. Okay, so you're coming against your strength of 9 against the first soldier is up against a 10, so you don't even get past him to even
Oh
have
my-
that 7 come into the equations,
Oh my
unfortunately.
Still lovely.
Okay.
So Cleo, charging full speed,
Wait,
somehow,
don't say full speed.
or other,
All right, say
Maybe
full
I just.
speed.
Maybe I.
charging it at a full speed.
No backtracking, Cleo. you live
You're
with
not
your-
lumbering on all fours.
You can't get
She-
advantage on this one.
As he reaches the soldier, she rises up on her back feet to just slam him out of the way with a side swipe with both enormous paws. But
Okay.
her footing just isn't right.
Okay.
It's just, this roof is really
Thanks for
uneven.
that.
Whoever made it should be looked at.
Thanks,
should be
Dick.
fired because she just can't get the requisite amount of power
Yeah.
behind it. As this and again, this is one of the burlier, stronger soldiers.
Yeah. He's big. Look at him.
He'll be called Bear Wrestler from now on.
Yeah. Barry the bear wrestler.
Yeah, it's and he looking absolutely horrified.
He might
He's
not even be a
Bruce
person.
in the
Bear.
middle. Well, in the middle of, he's got a great big crate that he's trying to load into
Yeah.
the ship, and I guess that gives him like a whole lot of extra weight behind him as well, which makes it again harder for Cleo to topple him. And he just turns and slams it into her, just kind of intercepting her claws, and drops on the ground in front of him, looking quite worried.
Hurt my
But
toe.
successfully
Successfully
stopping
failed.
Cleo's advance into the ship.
Okay, cool.
I love
Yeah.
that
So
you
it's,
tried, though.
That's Herodotus' turn.
I'm just gonna,
Oh
gonna chill
lordy.
up here with these guys.
All right. So Herodotus is a little bit lost now. He was kind of banking on the flanking maneuver to go a little better than this.
I feel that.
Okay, he gets on the horn with Dilbert first. He's like, Dilbert, are you able to make a hasty retreat for our current whereabouts?
So Dilbert at the moment is lying on his side in the dust. It's all sort of clearing around him, and you can sort of see like his torso seems to be doing some sort of rotation thing as he's scrambling to try and get his big, heavy feet. He's not really meant to fall over. Righting himself in
Oh,
procedure seems to be quite complicated. And he's like,
I'm down, sir! I'm down!
Oh, very well. It was too early. Doctor, I shall need your assistance.
How can I help, Herodotus?
Well, I must go down there and save my squire. An SMS situation, if you know what I mean. In the meantime, I shall be distracted from our primary reason for attending this military installation.
Herodotus,
I shall need you.
I do believe that if you were to go down there, you would cause much damage, but that leg, you're not going anywhere fast.
No need. I just need to go there at the right time. All military strategy is all about.
Might I
Now-
suggest that you take the... so in the last episode, we went past a Austin Powers style corridor rover hovering thing in the hallway. Because I'm aware that Herodotus's gammy leg means he's only going to be able to move like 9 squares a turn, and we're still in combat. So he's never going to get there.
Take him a very long time.
Yeah.
Is he planning on finding a way down from here or going back around the ravine? Because back around the ravine would probably take him the better part of an hour.
Oh, I was thinking that there probably would be like a front-facing exit on this
Yeah, so
building.
there's an elevator that goes down from here somewhere. You saw it from the ground. You're not entirely sure where the entrance to it is.
Very well, Doctor. You've had your jests. Now listen to me. Hearken to me. I can only save one, and I shall need your help to save the other. Go after the ovum, Doctor. First, do a lot of harm.
I like that. What do I do with this human I currently inhabit?
Well, use him.
Do you have any attachment to him?
Not at all. We could throw him at them. In fact, I might get a use out of him. Give him to me.
All right. I'll walk over and and stand right next to Herodotus. Oh,
Hold on, no. Hold on for just a second. We might be able to fool these idiots.
I'm with you. Go on.
All right. Herodotus points his gun at the body Dr. Z is in, and then he gets on the horn. And he calls up the soldiers downstairs.
This is pretty clever.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, you've got the radio that's tapped into their frequency. All right.
Hearken to me, you no good scoundrels! He says over the communicator.
Ah, yes, Herodotus, I see what you're doing. Help! Help!
Who is this?
I've taken prisoner one of your compatriots, and if you do not surrender all your arms and activities at this moment, I shall be forced to end his miserable existence before I come down there and beat the living patootie out of all of you.
Oh, please don't let him do this. He's crazy. He's mad.
What do we do?
Very good, Doctor. Give it up.
His breath stinks as well. It's so bad.
All right, pull it back.
They've got crack!
A bit minty, but not enough.
I've been working on it, Doctor. Don't body shame an old man.
I don't know how humans really respond to this, Herodotus.
Well, keep it up and you'll get to know, won't you?
He's got a very strong arm.
You there on the radio. I'm in charge. What do you want?
You know what you have taken from me. You know why I'm here. I have a strong and particular set of skills. And if you do not return to me what was once taken, I will find you.
Oh my god.
And I will end you. Listen to me. Pain. Loads of pain. That is what I will cause you. Your friends, your colleague here, your family, your Aunt Beth, not to mention your
Aunt Beth.
puppy, Squirtoid.
Listen, all of you on this frequency. 10,000 credits to whoever ends the big mouth on the radio.
But please,
No,
keep
Ben.
me alive. He's going to kill me.
I'm willing to suffer that loss.
Oh, very well. Doctor,
Yes, Herodotus.
it seems to me I'll have use for this body after all.
All right.
You take your electronic machinery or whatever the hell that floating fishbowl is all about, You go get that egg back for us. The future of my house rests on your shoulder.
Would you mind placing me in the water, Herodotus?
Oh, very well.
I'll slide onto his
Peel
hand.
him off.
And Herodotus like peels you off like Scotch tape and jelly.
Gentle,
and just, like,
gentle Herodotus. Oh, you're so salty.
You gotta get the suction cups off. Oh,
Oh, these fingers
Doctor,
are so
you're gonna read
burnt.
you're gonna leave a residue, not on the uniform, man.
Do you never moisturize? Oh, it's like sandpaper.
Do you never dry? It's like, well, I don't want to dwell on it.
Please, just get it over and done with. Put me in the bowl.
It reminds me of that time back in Zimbabwe when we were saving the elephants.
Not another story, Herodotus. Put me in the bowl.
I'm just saying, you smell and look like half-dried elephant semen. That's all I'll say about it.
Oh, you smell and look like half-dried elephant balls. Now
Enough
put
of
me
your
down.
medical nonsense, Rick. Let's go.
I love that they're both really grossed out by this.
Thank you, Herodotus. Let's never speak of this again.
Yes.
Okay, so let's put Dr. Z back where he actually is in his thing, and this is the poor soul that Dr. Z was inhabiting. Do you do anything to like keep him incapacitated temporarily, or?
No, I shoot him.
Oh, I
you're
thought you
just gonna
said
shoot him.
I thought you said you had use for his body, so that's why I left it up
Oh,
over
wait,
to you.
you're right. I'm not gonna shoot him. I'm gonna push him over the railing.
My goodness.
Strength check?
Yeah, give me a strength check, but it's going to be an easy win because he's completely out of it. Like he's like as soon as he gains control of his mind and body, he doesn't really take action. There's just like a screaming expression appears on his face, although no real sound. Maybe like a mild squeak comes out.
You've survived a thing no man should ever experience. You'll never come back from this. I'm doing you a favor.
Holy shit!
That's an 18. This is, yeah. Not only does Herodotus able to just heft the man off the edge, he's even able to some degree, determine where he will fall. As he sails out on quite a disturbing trajectory, Herodotus maybe was able to use some of the enhanced strength of his defective leg into this throw. Yeah, the soldier just sails out over the edge, still letting out his silent scream. His brain definitely a little bit snapped by the experience with Dr. Z. And then he lands with a horrible splat directly on top of the tank.
Oh, Jesus. Herodotus get back on the horn. It seems to me you fellas don't fly too well. You sure you want to come up here?
Oh, God! Raskin can keep his money! I don't want to deal with these people! I'm out of here!
You idiot! Well, there'll be more money for me then.
And you can see there's a whole lot of action in the troops down there. Some of them looking as though they're getting ready to flee into the desert. Others looking as though they're ready to try and turn on Herodotus. And the one who's been shot at by Dilbert is definitely still aiming at the overturned droid in the sand.
Amazing.
Come on now, you cowards! Face me! Man to rats! Do I still have an attack I can make?
Yeah, you can still make an attack.
I pick up the gun and I aim for the guy who's aiming at my squire.
Alrighty.
Nice.
Come on now, you ungodly piece of machine! Come on! God damn it!
Suppose the good news is it's not a natural one, but it is a one.
It's so bad with shooting.
Yeah, I really have to stop chancing it. I just need to... I need to give up.
Never give
Like
up.
Cleo miserably failed at what she's good at a second ago, so it's it can swing every way, I suppose.
That's true, but this is part of the reason to bring Dilbert on board, because I can call out the orders and he can do the actual shooting.
Yeah. But it's also nice that the old man has like lived through war, and you know he obviously has memories of himself being quite a good shot, but he just isn't anymore.
He's fucking Steven Seagal is what he is.
Yeah.
Just like he's fatter and less mobile than he thinks he is.
Yeah. And he wears see-through mesh shirts.
Oh yeah, under the uniform.
Like a fluorescent pink.
It was beautiful then.
The blast from this giant anti-artillery sniper gun thing, it just shoots out into the desert, wildly off target, blasting a line through the sand as the soldiers are looking up, not even sure which of them was being targeted with the shot.
Come on, you shit for brains! Fight me like real men.
Yeah, you still see there's still some sort of disturbance in there, and there's definitely at least two of these soldiers look like they're planning to make a hasty retreat. It's hard to say that whoever's manning the tank, what they're thinking, as they're completely obscured within it.
So my plan is to kind of aggro them to come into the building so that they'll trigger that proximity mine, and then hopefully we'll be able to take him out a little easier.
It's not a bad plan. Well, it must be soldiers' turn.
Excellent.
Let's start with the ones that Herodotus has been firing at, since that sort of seems to make sense to me. So off the bat, two of them, upon realizing that Raskin was perfectly happy to let them die in order to steal this egg, they just turn tail and run off into the desert as far as their legs will take them, which is about this far.
Oh, there you go, Herodotus. You got 2 kills, essentially.
Wow.
Yeah.
But
That's also some smart thinking. Yeah, run off into the direction of where his misfires are hitting. Fucking people are genius.
You got more chance of killing then.
but the other 4 train their weapons straight onto Dilbert, who is still flailing rather helplessly in the sand.
There are always some losses in war.
The first one, striking true, completely decimates Dilbert's shield. You see it flicker out as it absorbs that shot. And then the second soldier takes a shot at him as well.
Oh yeah.
But he misses.
Yes.
The third soldier aims her rifle as well and strikes true.
Oh.
Dilbert still flailing about. He's not managed to get himself upright and can't really dodge these attacks, so he's just a sitting duck here. Ooh, he takes 8 points of damage. You can see like a big smoking hole in his armor.
Dilbert, my darling.
And the final soldier also takes a shot at Dilbert.
Shit, really? All of them?
All of them. But this one also narrowly misses. Well, they still recognize Dilbert as a more immediate threat.
More accurate enemy.
Dilbert's actually hit one of them. The Herodotus did hit the tank.
Yeah, true. Hey, where's the Wraith Queen? Where's Thespa gone?
Yeah, well, she hasn't shown up
the
during this
guy
fight
with the
at all.
mustache?
No, Thespa is the Wraith Queen that was with us when we started this mission.
Thought.
No.
Dan?
I mean, she's able to go invisible.
Dan?
Maybe she can disguise herself as a moustache man as well.
But she was in the same scene with the moustache guy.
Oh.
That's true. Dan?
Yeah.
Dan? I think that's what you might call a joke.
I know. I was intentionally being. Yeah, that's all right.
Oh, you were being facetious.
No, he was being Socratic.
Yeah,
He was being Socratic.
If you don't laugh at a joke for long enough, that people will explain it and then, show off how unfunny it truly is.
Oh, that's called Socratic? That's awesome.
Well, I mean, that's the Socratic method, like we use against people who don't actually understand their arguments, but I assume it works for jokes as well.
Oh my god.
All right, I'm sorry. Let's have the tank take a shot. The tank is going to shoot.
Dick's gonna kill us now.
Shoot. Yeah, he's had enough of our
it's
bullshit.
fine.
If he does, it would be the first time in 3 years that he's managed to do so. So it's fine.
Manage. Oh,
He's always
The tank
tried. He's
takes
always
a
tried.
shot straight at Herodotus.
Ooh.
Herodotus can see that this giant, it's like a big ball, almost like a fireball of energy, just blasts out of the huge cannon, and it is sailing directly towards his position.
Well, that's a bit of a sticky wicket, isn't it? I suppose I shall have to take evasive action, as we say in the service.
You gonna dodge to safety someplace?
Yeah, do I roll d20 for that?
So it's gonna be a d20 minus 5 for your gammy leg.
Of course it is. So Herodotus gets hit, and
Okay, Herodotus is definitely getting hit here. He's rolled an 8, which -5 is 3.
Well, that whole dexterity thing was a fucking mistake.
When we get to another station, come shopping with us and replace that leg.
Yeah, because
good
he's
idea.
technically Herodotus isn't non-dexterous. He is slow, but he has perfectly good dexterity aside from the fact that he has a shit leg.
Yeah.
He has a learning disability. He's not slow.
Yeah. I mean, I've torn off my broken arm and I'm about to replace it with Dietz's arm. So yeah, just come shopping with us next time instead of going off and drinking alone. Though it has led to this fun adventure.
I'll take it under advisement.
Yeah.
So Herodotus goes for evasive maneuvers. He doesn't get very far, however. His leg sort of misfires and seizes up, and he only takes a half-hobbled step before that blast of energy just envelops him.
Yeah,
dealing
the Gamila!
Hermonio 3! Oh!
9 points of damage to his shield.
Ooh, that's smellier than Dr. Z in a cowboy boot.
Will everyone please stop talking about how I smell?
Which flickers out, having been dispelled, but leaving Herodotus uninjured at this moment. Meanwhile, the two soldiers facing up against
Great.
Cleo.
So how's that looking?
So the nearest one, who resisted your bear attack, shoves the box that he was carrying down to the ground, ducking behind it.
Is it fair to say that he took it and threw it on the ground?
I think it's fair to say it.
Happy birthday to the ground.
And draws a weapon from his back, and it's sort of like almost like a sawn-off shotgun of a blaster rifle. And he just aims it point blank at Cleo.
All right. So, like, how's the other guy doing? Is it important or not really?
You do seem to have some pretty pressing matters right there, dude.
But like, I
Might
just
wanna
want
deal
to
with
know.
that maybe?
One thing at a time, Cleo.
Okay. I'm pretty close
One
to him.
life
Like,
threatening
I'm
press
point
that
blank
time.
range,
Why
right?
don't you?
Yeah,
Yep.
and this is a hit. It's just
Okay,
a
well-
cut and dry hit, and Cleo's on zero energy.
I can't
So,
do anything,
No.
but it's a new turn.
Well, not about that one.
At least you've got armor now.
All right. But like, I can't do anything.
You're looking fly as hell.
Can I?
Oh, it's 2 points of damage, which through Cleo's recently acquired armored
Means
exterior
it's 1 damage.
is reduced to 1 point of
Ah.
damage.
Nice.
Cleo shot point blank with this weapon somehow only takes 1 damage. I guess it's almost like a particle distributor. It just goes and it shoots out a wide spray of many little blaster energies.
So it's like digital buckshot.
Yeah, digital buckshot. Why
That's
not?
gonna be my
Nice.
that's gonna be my new country synth band.
I'll play the washboard if you need
Thanks. I definitely do.
Digital?
Cleo's armor absorbs the brunt of the damage, and she only takes 1 point.
All right.
Barely a flesh wound.
I wish that there had
However,
been ammo
the
in that
other-
so that I could just stand there and blow on it and then pick it out, toss it at him.
I mean, it leaves like little sort of smoking holes with like a little bit of a chemical residue in them, I suppose.
That's not as cool.
Not quite the same.
I'm just gonna blow the
Can't spit it.
smoke away. Like, what else you got, nerd?
The second soldier doesn't seem to be going for a weapon, as he still has the crate that he's loading onto the starship in his hand, and he instead tries to frantically shove it in.
Title up your sex tape.
He's rolled an 18, so he's
Shoving it in
he
really
he
good.
shoves it in the entrance. He shoves it in the entrance all
Really,
the way
all the way.
in one swift motion.
Cool. Good for him.
Good for him.
No KY, no nothing. Jeez, this guy's no
Leaps
manners.
in behind it, taking a seat next to
Wow.
Raskin.
Oh, okay. Throw the baby out
Jeez,
with the
there was somebody in there
bathwater.
already,
Why
I guess.
don't you? All right.
Baby in with the bathwater.
Yeah, I get it. That's fair. That's fair. So I still can't do anything, right?
Not quite yet.
All right.
You sprinted all the way here and tried to barge through them. It would have been great if you'd made it into the
It
ship,
would have.
but unfortunately,
This is pretty embarrassing.
that ship lights up,
sucks.
whirring into
No,
action
what?
as Raskin is firing up the
Wait,
engine.
I can't do anything.
Door automatically closes. The door automatically closes as the ship begins to lift
Okay,
off.
next.
Oh, fuck.
I'm not even allowed to grab the
But-
foot of the little plane.
Raskin, looking down with a big, toothy grin beneath his silly moustache, grabs the joystick of the gun
Crashes
operation
the plane.
and points a very large gun at Cleo.
Jesus.
And rather than making his escape, he takes a shot.
Okay, well...
Oh, fuck.
You know what? She's just gonna tap her chest and be like, do it.
Come at me, bro.
Do it. Oh.
Oh, that's
Wait,
a
am I...
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
Did I...
Cleo changes what she said.
Did I just...
It's like, don't do it, don't
Did
do
I
it.
just die?
Don't do it.
We're about to find out.
I think it's pretty clear.
Oh, this is bad. Okay.
This took a dark turn all of a
Wait,
sudden.
it's only...
Okay, so through her
All
armor,
because Herodotus didn't come
she's
shopping
taking
with us.
6 points of damage.
Okay, it's only 6 points of damage.
Well, Cleo isn't dead yet, although she is on half health.
Okay, well, that's
Oh,
better
nice.
than dead.
Oh, Cleo, you got this.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're alright.
Okay. I'm still not allowed to
Come
do
on,
shit,
bro.
though,
Yeah.
so
She's doing
things
fine.
are pretty dumb.
Although, at that exact moment, someone comes sprinting up the stairs behind
Great.
her. And it is the blonde woman
Why
from
don't you
before.
have a gun,
with her
too?
pistol drawn.
God damn it,
And
Karen.
she also takes a shot at
Okay.
Cleo.
Whoa!
You know what? Fine.
I think Dick is just like done with us. He's just killing us
I don't
off.
even care.
Well, shit, I rolled a 19 here. This one is also a hit.
Jesus, dude. If I could get one
Ricky?
roll, if I could get one roll
I
as good as any one of Dick's fucking rolls, this could be a very different fucking
was
situation.
trying not to just like make a bomb like I always do, but next time I won't make that mistake and I'll just blow up
Next time,
whatever.
stick to your wheelhouse.
Next time you go in with bombs already made.
You're
dude.
right, Evan. You're right.
This, I mean, it's only logical that these people would perform these actions.
That's funny. It's funny.
Fine, just
And she yells out, "Die, bear!" and shoots with her pistol,
yeah. And I'm
held at a sort of a cocky sideways
Really?
angle because she's
well. That's
gangster.
the wrong way. How much damage? 4.
Through the armor, we're talking 4 points
Fine.
of damage.
And I'm gonna yell back.
Jesus,
You
Bear.
call that a knife? Shit, I only have 4 hits.
Cleo, you're fucking
and-
tanky. You just survived being shot at, being punched, being
Yeah, we've
blasted.
been approaching combat all wrong. We have 2 basically invincible tanks. We should just be putting the bear and Herodotus in the front and then have fucking Z just pick off our enemies sniper
We just
style.
need to take all
Well,
of our
maybe-
guns and mount
Well,
them
if
to
Dr. Z was next to Cleo, he could also do shield projectors on her, and she would be even more
I know.
unstoppable. But
All right, whatever. What's gonna happen now?
but she's survived all that, and it's
Great.
Dr. Z's turn. That's all of my turn
Good.
done.
You've had
Amazing.
enough.
About
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, Dick, go sit in the
Thanks,
corner. It's
Dick.
our turn now.
Yeah, it's our turn. Fuck off. Do I get my energies
Fucking
back
leave us
now?
Oh
alone.
no.
You will. Yeah, your
Oh,
turn.
it's gonna be 100 years before I get to do anything.
I'm not aware that Cleo's in trouble or that the ship is taking off. Or maybe can I hear a ship taking off? Or is what can you tell me? Like, what am I supposed to
I
know?
mean, you should
of
be
this,
thinking about
Alright,
me
so from your position
because we're
down
best
there,
friends.
you're not actually that far
Always,
away,
Cleo,
and
always.
you're all out on this balcony that actually just goes up onto the roof. I'm sort of imagining it's almost like what's that Narcos, like his silly mansion kind of thing. Like, I kind of imagining like you got sort of, it's kind of a military installation, but it's also like a drug lord's mansion with the sort of balcony that goes all the way
feel
around, the stairs up onto the helicopter
Okay,
pad.
so how far? I can run 5. My speed is 5. So is that 5 squares?
Yes, so you can run 5 up to 3 times. You could run 50 feet and still take a shot as well.
Let me just tell you that
so
doesn't
for
work.
Dr. Z's point, yeah. he hears the sound of a big gun going off and a bear roaring in pain.
All right,
I did not
run
roar in
to the
pain.
stairwell.
For the record.
She roared in pleasure.
Yeah. I guess.
So the stairwell's on the exterior, like somewhere up here.
Oh shit! Can I run to
What
the
would
stairwell?
that sound like to
Woo.
the pleasure?
You can get onto the stairs,
Okay,
and
yeah.
you'll be up behind Karen.
Yeah, I run up to the...
with two motions.
Okay,
Oh, shoot her in the fucking knee.
Yeah, so now up halfway up the
fucking
stairs,
can't?
you've got a pretty unobstructed view. You can see the soldier standing on the stairs ahead of you, and Cleo, and the ship. The ship's the most obvious thing of that because it's off the ground now.
Yeah, I say,
A couple meters up off the ground.
I reach out to Cleo.
Cleo, you're bleeding and missing a bit of you.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It be like that right now. Yeah.
Okay, I will cast over my shields onto Cleo with my shield projector. Since I can't
Seems like a
reach,
good call.
I can't reach her to do any healing now. So yeah, I'll transfer my shields onto Cleo.
Right, so you can do that as like a free action because that's just a
Oh, sweet.
basic bleep boop boop. As long as she's in range, so you can still make an attack or similar should you choose.
Okay, and
Kneecap that bee.
is there any way I can hack that ship, or
Oh.
You'll need to because this is like a non-network device. You'll need to actually get a physical attachment. You have to touch it.
can I roll I want to roll a d20 and see is there any
You gotta
kind of
map flower that
antennas?
shit.
Antennas or anything, any kind of obstructions that I could, MacGyver into helping the situation. Ah, fuck, that's a 2. Bugger.
Hey, I'm not the only one rolling hell.
So you look around, you don't spot much. You can see that there, so you're on this big sort of roof launch pad, but there seems to be like a shed. Like there's another big sort of wide door. It looks like maybe that's where Raskin's other vehicles are stored. Just up behind the ship, and it's got a big automatic door attached to it and so forth.
All right. Well, I've got Cleo safe with a shield, and there's Karen sitting in front of me, and she's just shot at Cleo. So then, yeah, I'll just energy blade her into the back of the neck.
Oh, dang, son.
I like how we changed her name to Karen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an 11 plus an 11 roll and 2 damage.
All right. Well, she is not in any. She's on 0 energy. She's got no way of really avoiding this, and she's not even like you sprint up behind her before she can even do anything. And you stab her in the back of the
Good.
neck.
Fucking straight up shank.
Cleo just does like a fist pump into the air.
And as her body is dropping with my energy blade protruding from her neck, and she's sliding off the blade, I'll look at Cleo and say,
Nobody puts
Yes,
bear in the
baby.
corner.
Yes, baby. Die mad about it.
No,
Die mad
nobody puts
about it.
baby in the
yeah, nobody, that's a better way of putting it. Nobody puts Baby in the corner.
And her limp corpse just flops off the stairs, smacking onto the roof of the compound.
Oh, can the guys below see that?
The guys below wouldn't have a very good visual on that. No,
No, okay.
the guys with Cleo, that Cleo's been fighting, will see all of this happen, Raskin included.
And that's all my energy
Well,
up
it's pretty
now,
obvious
isn't it?
that Raskin don't give a shit.
That is all your energy. Yeah, Raskin considers these because they're mercenaries basically. Well, yeah, I guess they're gangsters.
Gangsters?
Wait, so Daniel's
They're
done?
pretty gangs.
Yeah.
Dan's done. And you know whose turn that makes it? It's Dilbert.
Yeah, Dilbo!
Dilbert,
dang, nabbit.
with minimal effort, is able to get himself upright now that he's got full energy. He's found that surge of power he needs, and he plops his big armored arms on the ground and gets himself back upright, once again focusing his 2 rifles at the nearest troops.
Wow.
Taking a shot at the first one that he already took the shield off, he hits.
Oh, yeah.
Get it, Dilly.
Dilbert, my boy!
And he hits him for 4 points of damage.
Wow.
Nice one, Dilbert.
I've seen worse.
The soldier is sort of like staggering now as Dilbert takes a second shot at him. It's a natural one. Again.
Yeah, bloody hell, my boy.
That left shoulder cannon is, it just gets cocky with the first shot, and then I'm rolling a D100 to see 63. It's worse than before.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Will this be the end of my squire?
No, I
Will this
like
be the
him.
end of the bastards? Yeah, I like him too.
Me too.
Dilbert's taken quite a fair bit of damage. Okay, what negative action am I going to get here? It's 63. That's going to have to be in the realm of self-harm. That's friendly fire territory. Dilbert, unfortunately, manages to backfire his rifle.
What?
Somehow. Perhaps it took damage when he fell off the rock.
Dick, you're killing
Oh,
everything
no.
I like.
And it blasts in on itself, striking Dilbert himself.
Oh, Dilbert.
3 points of damage.
Fucking
He is looking severely damaged now. He's looking like he's in serious trouble. And you can see that he's
I'll miss you, old boy.
he's panicking a little bit, and he lifts up the radio as he ducks behind the rock out of sight.
Says, "Sir, I don't think I'm going to make it. I'm sorry. Please, I've kept your gun safe. Just come reclaim it. It'll be here waiting for you. Goodbye, sir."
Dilbert, listen to me. Hearken to me, you electrical boogie bastard. There is only one chance here. Only one chance for redemption and for victory. Do you have any means by which to make smoke?
I'm going to do more than that, sir. Just please remember to come claim your gun. I
Bloody
wouldn't
hell.
want you losing it because of me.
If it's a choice between the gun and you, Dilbert, well, it honestly, it would be the gun. It's more expensive. However, don't make me choose. Come on, boy. I'm telling you, one last order. Make for the door. I'll cover you.
Thank you, sir.
And then you see Dilbert run full speed from behind the rocks into the crowd of soldiers. And as soon as he reaches them, there's a detonation.
Dilbert, no.
As Dilbert has
He
clearly
neglected to follow
initiated
orders.
some sort of self-destruct mechanism, dealing 11 damage to all surrounding enemies.
Holy fuck. Okay, that's better. That's better than all the damage we've all done combined.
Dang.
Not me.
Shut it. How much damage have you done?
I've killed a guy.
Right? How much damage was that?
cares?
That was like 8. Like,
He got like
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
It was like I also took out the
That's my
shield.
point exactly.
Well, this was 55 points of damage that Dilbert's just done here because he's done it to
Right,
5
he's done
different
11
things.
per person. I thought it was a.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, that's nice.
AOE, AOE, consecrate.
AOE.
My squire, my damage.
that is definitely
Herodotus.
On brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the honor
for
system.
the Empire.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dilbert, there's a few twitching pieces of armor left in the aftermath as the dust settles, but nothing recognizably Dilbert
Oh,
remains.
bless him.
All 4 of the soldiers are blown to pieces. The tank has got a huge chunk of its armor in the front of it just gone. It looks like its movement has possibly even been disabled.
Herodotus kind of looks down and oh man, that's actually kind of hard to deal with right now. Bloody hell! Couldn't even follow the simplest orders. Dilbert. Bloody good work though.
That's Cleo's turn.
Cool. I have all my things back, right?
Yes, you're full energy
Okay,
Cleo.
thanks, Dick.
Hey, you've got a shield around you now as well. You're fighting
Yeah,
fit.
I guess. Okay, I'm gonna make a bomb.
So
You
grumpy.
roll a natural 1 immediately.
Fucking yeah.
So
There's some-
salty about it.
I know.
Because you're unforgiven too.
Okay, I made a bomb.
I did do a lot of damage to
It
it.
was kind of cool though. Oh shit. Okay, I made a.
Oh god, you just rolled a natural 1.
Okay.
What the
My
fuck?
God.
You're gonna have to give me a D100.
Are you joking with me?
Cleo's luck seems to have run
Wow.
out.
Holy shit.
Okay, wait.
Well, thanks for listening,
What can I say?
everybody.
This bomb goes off
Wait,
immediately.
this is for building the bomb.
Cleo's bomb misfires, dealing 10 damage to everyone and everything in the vicinity.
Jeez.
Oh shit.
And I think that's where we're going to have to end this episode. Because
Oh wait,
I'm going to have to do some soul searching. I feel like a bad person today.
Oh my god.
Also, does that also mean Dr. Zafrey gets hit?
I'm in the stairwell.
Oh.
I'm not even up the top of the stairs.
You're in the stairwell.
I'm not even on
Dr.
the
Z's out
platform.
of normal bomb range at
Well,
least. If Cleo had made a super bomb, he'd be in
That
trouble.
is nastier than a hydrogen turkey in a motor pod.
Yes.
The fuck's
Oh my
a
god.
hydrogen turkey?
That was
Cool.
That was an intense combat session.
Well, I don't really know what to say.
It's an intense combat sesh, bro.
Yeah, got to work up my quads and my lats.
Shit.
I don't know what those are.
My bats. My quads and my lats and my bats.
I think it's all different butt muscles.
Cleo, we need to...
No, that's my boudettes.
Oh, shit, I want to record again. I want to know what's going to happen. Well,
Yeah, me too. I think Dick is like going full Agatha Christie on us.
Well, I think probably it has something to do with
I think he's had enough of our fucking nonsense.
Yeah.
Last week, Evan, you were like, oh, we should have more realistic things happen in the game.
Oh
And-
my
Wait, I didn't mean as part of this fucking session. Jesus Christ. Talk about willful misunderstanding, dude. Come on.
I'm joking with you, dude. I'm
I
joking.
specifically said no grimdark.
I'm joking.
Oh, God.
Dilbert's dead now.
Yeah. That's unbastardly
Bro, I
dark. When
only had
people die
4 points of
horrifically in the
damage
bastards,
left.
it's usually our
Or
fault.
health.
Yeah, like the barkeep.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
whose idea
like the
was
barkeep.
it that Dilbert take on the front of this installation on his own?
Oh.
Oh, how
But
true
that
is...
wasn't the point. He was never supposed to get pinned. He was supposed to fall back. My orders to him was to take fire and then fall back
Waha,
and
little
remain
buddy.
out of direct combat.
Waha.
The motherfucker did not follow orders.
Oh, well, like a person. Like a normal human being.
Motor oil tears.
No, he was a robot, a combat robot.
No, he's just...
He
Well,
was supposed...
he has a conscience.
A conscious?
But,
That doesn't matter. He should understand what it means to get the fuck away from gunfire.
I don't have a conscience.
well, I think there's even a moment where you tell him to stand up and start shooting, so... That's
Well,
when he
yeah,
fell.
I
That's
do.
when he fell over and got prone, and then
Well, yeah, I mean,
chaos
no,
ensued.
At that
I
point, it
I
looked like a
didn't tell
good idea for
I
him to do
I
it.
didn't tell him to charge out and start shooting the dudes. I wanted him to shoot the tank, and I wanted him to use the field artillery for that.
I know, but I think he was trying to impress you. I think he wanted you to, be proud, Herodotus.
If he wanted to impress me, he could have just done what I asked.
No.
Gosh.
Well, then you want slaves and not friends, and that's not fun. So, I think he was trying to impress
That's
you.
Dr. Z territory then.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I can make you a slave if that's what you want, but if you want friends, I think that's what he was trying to be for you.
What's that?
Is Herodotus going to respect Dilbert's last wish that he reclaim the field gun?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, it's not even that's not even a question. But fuck it, we're gonna have to go do some shopping. I'm getting the field gun with some automatic like aiming adjusts or whatever. Maybe I can make it like a grid drop sort of gun so that I can just map it out. That way it's not technically aiming and I can use my superior intelligence and whatever.
Thank you to all our devoted listeners for devotedly listening.
Oh, thank you so much, you devoted devotees.
Devout devotees?
I don't know words, man. I just devout devotees, dedicated.
Yeah, those are both words though. Devout devotees, you could get away with saying.
Oh, nice. Cool. And thank you everyone who's been supporting us on Patreon. You help keep this show alive by helping us pay for hosting and get better equipment and sound so that we may sound better and crisper and cleaner inside your ear holes. So thank you to...
Right on in there.
So that you don't have to listen to our homemade sound effects.
Which is pretty great anyways.
Which I know is everyone's fave, but...
Yeah. Thank you to Eric B. Rhodes.
Eric B.
Rhodes.
Eric Rowe.
Fernando Garcia. Cheaper by the Dungeon, another great podcast that you can check out and listen up because we've got some fun kind of joint things happening with Cheaper by the Dungeon and some episodes to follow.
Yes.
So look out for that.
Look out for that.
Also,
Look out.
Lucas Duff from Ballad of the Seven Dice. Thank you very much. And likewise,
Look out
check out some
for that.
upcoming episodes with Lucas.
Look out for that.
And Marcus Brackelman, the biggest Brackelman we know. And Noodle.
The biggest of all the Brackelmans.
Noodle or CG Dan.
Noodle.
So if you would like to join these lovely bastards on our Patreon, then you can by going over to Patreon in the show notes or on our website, backwaterbastards.com. And you can join us on Discord where Cleo share memes every day. We discuss
Cleo's meme pit.
behind the scenes Backwater Bastards stuff. And we also just draw a lot. So come join us on Discord by becoming a Patreon today.
Come to our secret clubhouse.
Do it for your soul.
Secret clubhouse. I just lisped on
Clubhouse
that.
bastard. Yes.
Felt right.
Well,
Clubhouse.
anyways, thank you very much for joining us. And till next time, bye.
Farewell.
And if you pay a lot of money, you can touch Evan's hair.
Bye. Don't you pimp me out.
For $1,000, you can touch Evan's hair.
You pimp.
Yeah, pimped. I heard you like Evan, so I took an Evan and I Evaned and Evaned, and I put more Evans in your Evan.
Slathered some
Okay, now that
fresh
just sounds
Evan
like you
on
did
it.
something real dirty.
Yeah, I did.
Yo, dog.
That sounds dirty.
Dirty ass, because it's dirty.
Oh, this
Dan,
was
why you
a
so-
much
why you
more
being so
eventful episode than I had anticipated. Tune in next time for another edge of your seat adventure in space with the Backwater Bastards.
If you enjoy listening, but also have eyes, check out our Instagram, where we post drawings, illustrations, character art from our adventures. Backwater_bastards. Check out our Instagram on Instagram.
Hey, space trash!
Hey, yeah, you!
Yeah, you.
You want to be a bastard?
Oh, here's how.
You can support the bastards
That's us!
and their bastard show on patreon.com/Backwater Bastards for as little as $2 a month.
Yes, or a price of a fancy piece of fruit.
Hey, yeah!
You can gain
Fruit.
instant access to our secret Patreon Discord channel.
Oh, secret privileges.
Special.
That doesn't sound right, man.
Oops, I mean special privileges.
Who doesn't want
And
that?
hours of top secret, uncut bastard derail.
Secrets.
That's right, secrets. And
There's merch.
There's merch!
Don't want to spend any cash? You can still help us out.
Leave us an iTunes review so we can climb the charts.
yes, climb those charts. You know how much I want to climb charts.
So send us proof
More than
of your
anything.
iTunes review.
Laminated.
And the 16 that you did on your friends' phones. Get out there. Spread the word.
But at the end of the day, we are glad you're here. And we want to know what you think. So don't forget to join our free Discord community. The link is in the show notes.
Oh, it's free.
It's free.
And there's tons of cool shit.
Tell them about the meme pit. Tell
There's
them.
Cleo's meme pit, there's Dr. Z's computer room, and there's, it's just all brilliant.
It's brilliant. We're in there. You fucks.
We're in there daily, memeing.
Memeing and dreaming,
Catch
baby.
us on all your other favorite socials at Backwater Bastards.
Yeah, that's us.
So, what are you waiting for?
waiting
Huh? What are you waiting
An invitation? Well, here it is.
You're going to get on this ship or not, you bastard?
Hi, I'm Michael Freiberg, the creator of IntroQuest, a new 3D audio adventure podcast. IntroQuest, that's 2 words, INTRA, space quest, is out now and available everywhere you listen to podcasts. Now stay tuned for the trailer, and then check out and subscribe to the show.
You must be the civilian mercenaries Ether and Sirius.
I'm Ether, and Big Guy is Sirius.
I'm Logo. I'm here to seek your services for a mission.
iHeartRadio presents IntroQuest, an adventure podcast.
I need to take off my amulet. I have to see for myself what happened. I need to go inside my mind.
You're taking off your amulet?
If I let Umbra in, I might find the truth in the Entra.
Three adventurers face a dark force on their quest to return home.
Winds approaching gale force speed! Sandstorm imminent!
Storm coming!
We have to keep going.
It's the only way!
This looks like the end.
Come to the Entra.
We'll complete the mission and make it home.
It'll be like an adventure.
Last one there, Rocket Moon Pop!
Listen to IntroQuest on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.